Hello students, one more lecture for MSc final year students, for fourth semester students, fuzzy set theory and fuzzy logic. In part 1 we have discussed some basics and theorems and the operations on fuzzy sets and the comparison of fuzzy set and crisp sets. So we will discuss it one by one. If we have contents, introduction of fuzzy sets, operations on fuzzy sets, properties of fuzzy sets and examples based on the properties, operations and many more about the fuzzy operations. So we have introduction of fuzzy set theory. As we know that the study of fuzzy sets and crisp sets. Crisp sets we have already studied in high school, intermediate and then algebra BSc level. So here we have to discuss fuzzy set in detailed manner. We have approximately 20 to 23 slides in this presentation. First of all, we should know about the crisp set. The classical set theory, also termed as crisp set theory, developed in 19th century by George Cantor. He is nice mathematician. He said the mathematician does not study pure mathematics because it is useful. He studies it because he delights in it and he delights in it because it is beautiful. So, George Cantor introduced crisp set theory, and in 1965 Lotfi Ali Asghar Zadeh, in modern mathematics, he developed fuzzy set theory. L.A. Zadeh, basically a computer scientist and electrical engineer. In 1965, he explored the fuzzy set theory. The properties and operations are the basis on which the fuzzy sets are used to deal with uncertainty on the one hand and to represent knowledge on the other. Fuzzy set theory has much wider scope of applicability. So, we are using fuzzy set theory in every field of mathematics. It is new field and we can say that it is operational or applicable mathematics. In metric space, we have used it as fuzzy metric space. We have developed some theorems on and some thesis for fuzzy metric space. Now we have some basic idea about this fuzzy set theory. Membership function. The membership function represents the degrees of nearness or the degree of truth as the extension of valuation. In fuzzy sets, a membership function with a range covering interval 0 to 1. If a value of 0, it means x is not a member of fuzzy set. This is very important. 0 means no member in fuzzy set and 1 means x is fully a member of fuzzy set. Now it is clear that we will take a graph from 0 to 1. It means it attains the values of 0 to 1 in fuzzy set. It can take 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 and so on up to 1. But in crisp set, we will take 0 and 1 if it is yes or no. Usually a fuzzy set is denoted as, if we have this set, the sum of all the membership functions mu a x1 of x1, x1 in axis of x, and mu a x1 is similarly taken as the fx function of x in y coordinate, and the sum of all these membership functions with the values of x1, x2 and so on xi and so on xn is given by the I equal to 1 to n sigma mu a xi of xi, where mu a xi over xi is singleton, is a pair grade of membership element that belongs to finite universe. Universe is given as A equal to x1, x2, xn. Also the mapping mu x tends to 0 to 1. So we can say that the membership function is the denoting factor of the fuzzy set theory. Now we have taken the figure or diagram for the membership function of a fuzzy set. Here we see that this is 0 comma 0 or the 0 point, and this is, and the distance from 0 to this point is 1. In a crisp set we can say x equal to 0 or x equal to 1, but in fuzzy set theory we can take the values through this curve. It attains 0 and when x equal to 0 and this point, the peak of the curve. So membership function mu x is given by this curve, and in classical crisp set A we will give this type of lines. Now we have some operations of fuzzy sets. Basically we know that the complement in crisp set theory, which is also similar in fuzzy set theory, but the denotation of the fuzzy set theory is slightly different. In this set we see that A is not lying in this universal set. So we can say this is the, if this is A, then we can say this is complement. If we will say this is A, then we can say the circular part is the complement of this universal set. Now containment, if we have bigger circle, it contains a smaller circle A, then we can say that A is contained in this bigger circular set. Intersection of two sets A and B, and the common or shaded part is given by the intersection. Similarly, we know that the union is given by these two sets A and B, and the shaded area is completely given as the union of the set. Now we have some definitions of fuzzy set. The complement of a set is an opposite of this set. For example, if we have this set of fat man, its complement is this set of not fat man. When we remove the fat man set from the universe, we obtain the complement. Mathematically, we see that negation of mu x 1 minus mu x. So we can see the complement of A is negation of A, or in crisp set we have to see that A complement of A is A dash. Containment of a fuzzy set. The smaller set is called the subset. For example, the set of fat man contains all fat men. Very fat man is a subset of fat men. However, the fat man set is just a subset of the set of men. In crisp sets, all elements of subsets entirely belong to a larger set. In fuzzy sets, however, each element can belong less to the subset than to the larger set. Elements of fuzzy subsets have smaller memberships in it than in the larger set. Now it is clear that the fat man set is just a subset of set of men. In fuzzy sets, we have to see that each element can belong to less to the subset than to the larger set. So this is called containment of a fuzzy set. Now we have intersection of fuzzy sets. In crisp set theory, an intersection between two sets contains the elements shared by these sets, as we know. For example, the intersection of short man and the set of thin man is the area where these sets overlap. In fuzzy sets, an element may partly belong to fuzzy set, partly belong to both sets with different memberships, as we have seen in the last figure. A fuzzy intersection is the lower membership in both subsets, both sets of each element. The fuzzy intersection of two fuzzy sets A and B on the universe X. Now mu A intersection mu X intersection mu B X is the minimum of mu X and mu B X. So we can say that mu A intersection B X is given by mu X intersection mu B X, where X belongs to capital X. Similarly, we can take union of fuzzy sets. In two crisp sets consists of every element that falls into either set. The union of short man and fat man contains all men who are short or fat. In fuzzy set, the union of reverse of the intersection, that is the union is the largest membership value of the element in either set. The fuzzy set operation for forming the union of two fuzzy sets A and B on universe X can be given as mu A union B X equal to maximum of mu X mu B X, which is equal to mu A X union mu B X. So A and B we can write in subscript form. Now we have some operations of fuzzy sets. This is complement A, this is not A. This is common part for the intersection. Containment, which will contain total shadow area. Union, complete shadow of A and B. Now we have some properties of fuzzy sets. This is detailed study of fuzzy set theory. In this part we will discuss alpha cut or alpha label set, strong alpha cut, label set, support of fuzzy set, core of a fuzzy set, height of a fuzzy set, normal of a fuzzy set, equality of two fuzzy sets, inclusion of one set into another fuzzy set, cardinality of fuzzy sets, an empty fuzzy set. So we have these definitions which should be clear to study fuzzy set theory. We will take it one by one as alpha cut or alpha label set of fuzzy set is a crisp set denoted by alpha A and defined as alpha equal to x belongs to x. Ax is always greater or equal to alpha. This is very important. Now we see that this set is universal set is given as x equal to a, b, c, d, and the fuzzy set with the membership function 0.2, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9 at a, b, c and d. If we will take alpha level at 0.5 or can say alpha cut at 0.5, then we have to see that A of A is given as 0.2 is less than 0.5, 0.5 equal to 0.5, 0.7 is greater than 0.5, 0.9 is greater than 0.5. Then we see that the leveling is at this point. B, C is greater than, because this is given in this definition that 0.7 is greater than 0.5, 0.9 is greater than 0.5. So we can say that the alpha cut set is given by alpha A equal to B, C, D. B, C, D. Strong alpha, in this set we will not take any B part. Strong alpha which is greater than alpha. So we have alpha is 0.5, then the alpha A is given by CD. In this example we can take, and similarly here we see. Now level set. Level set of all levels alpha belongs to 0, 1 that represent distinct alpha cuts of a given fuzzy set A is called level set of A and defined as delta A. Alpha maps Ax equal to alpha for x belongs to capital X. So delta A is given by this fuzzy set 0.2, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9. Now support of a fuzzy set. The support of a fuzzy set A within a universal set X is the crisp set that contains all the element of X having a non-zero membership grades in A. The support of a fuzzy set A is denoted by SA or support SUPP A and defined as, for example, X is given by ABCD and the fuzzy set is given by A, 0.1 of A, 0.2 of B, 0.0 or can say 0 of C, 0.3 of D. So support of A is given by ABD. Here we have not taken this 0. Core of a fuzzy set. The core of A is the crisp subset of X consisting of all elements with membership grade 1 in A. Core of A is X maps A equal to 1 and X belongs to X. This is called core of A. Height of a fuzzy set. The height of a fuzzy set is the largest membership grade obtained by any element in the set A. It is denoted by HA and is defined as HA equal to X belongs to X. So we see that in this membership function, highest membership is given by 0.8. So height of A is given by 0.8. Now we have normal of fuzzy set. A fuzzy set fuzzy subset of X is called normal. A fuzzy set of X is called normal if there exists at least one element X belongs to X such that mu AX equal to 1. Maximum mu AX equal to 1 for the normal of a fuzzy set. Here we see that in these membership functions in fuzzy sets, in A we have 1 is here at the position of D. In B we have 1 is at this position for A, but in C there is no 1 is given in this set. So, we can say that mu A of D equal to 1, mu B of A is given by 1, but there is no mu C. And again we have a fuzzy subset that is not normal is called subnormal. Equality of two fuzzy sets. Fuzzy set A is considered equal to fuzzy set B if and only if mu x equal to mu bx. Now we see that A is given by 0.3, 0.51. Similarly, B is given by 0.3, 0.51. So we can say these two fuzzy sets are equal. Inclusion of one set into another fuzzy set. Inclusion of one fuzzy set into another fuzzy set. Fuzzy set A is subset of X is included in is a subset of another fuzzy set B of X, then mu AX is subset of mu Bx for every value of X belongs to a capital X. If we have X is ABC and the sets A and B is given by 0.3 of A, 0.5 of B, 1.0 of C, similarly B 0.5 of A, 0.5 of B, 1 of C. So we see that A is subset of B because of 0.3. Cardinality of a fuzzy set. The cardinality of a finite fuzzy set A is called sigma count. This is important. Is expressed as sum of the values of membership function of A for mu x. Cardinality of A is given by the sum of all the membership functions. This is sigma I equal to 1 to n mu a xi. Now we see that x equal to ABC, A is given by 0.3 of A, 0.5 of B, 1 of C, B of B membership function B is given as fuzzy set is given by 0.5 of A, 0.55 of B, 1 of C. Cardinality of A is the sum of all the elements 1 plus 0.3, 0.5 is 1.5, 1.8. Cardinality of B is given by sum of 1, 0.5, 0.55 is given by 2.05. And we have also the cardinality of non-fuzzy set Z is the number of elements in Z. Empty fuzzy set, now it is clear, having no membership values is called empty fuzzy set. Now fuzzy set operations. A of A, if A is given by 0.5, then the set A with this 0.5 is given by 0.25, 0.15, 0.2 into 0.5 is 1, 0.01. This gives 0.01. 1 into 0.5 is 0.5, and the power of this set, fuzzy set, if A is given by 2, then A square is given by 0.5 into 0.5 is 0.25, 0.3 into 0.3 is 0.09, 0.2 into 0.2 is equal to 0.04, 1 into 1 is again 1. So, this is the fuzzy set operations. Now, we have an important theorem which can be useful for the students for the further exams, and we will discuss the proof of this theorem in next part of the fuzzy sets. This is called convex fuzzy set. This is the definition of convex fuzzy set. Let A be fuzzy set defined on an universal set X, then A is a convex fuzzy set. A times of lambda x1 plus 1 minus lambda x2 is always greater or equal to minimum of these two values, or can say intersection of these two values, these two fuzzy sets, for all x1 x2 belongs to capital X, where lambda is lying between 0 and 1, including 0 and 1. So, it gives an important theorem. A fuzzy set R, set A of R is convex if this expression holds. So, next PPT will give the information about the convex fuzzy set and the operations and their proof and many more about the topic. Thank you.